Hello again, and I'm back on my phone filming. That's mainly due to time constraints. I have a lot on my plate. As you know, I have many side projects right now, and HusLab is one of those little experimentation projects. So, but I wanted to upload a video because, I want to make some progress here. And I actually got this awesome new mic, which I haven't activated now. Next time. Anyway, so what's this video about today? Well, I wanted to let you know a little bit more on my progress, and I wanted to practice making YouTube videos. I had some brainstorm about what the channel will be about, and probably it will be about software engineering. Well, that's just my bread and butter, and it's what I'm all about. And so it will be about software engineering, and I actually found a really cool book about productivity or in software engineering, and I think I will take a part of that book to fuel my content. It's very close to what I have done as a software engineer and data scientist at Microsoft. So I can talk a lot about my experiences there, and I think it's a highly relevant topic for a lot of people, and also for a part of my target audience, which is larger organizations or organizations that want to improve the software engineering process. So a lot of things there, and that are actually coming together. My professional blog that I have on the topic of software engineering actually got a lot of attention the last week, and I'm really happy about that. So I started writing blog posts probably, I think 3 months ago, but I just started publishing them recently, and I asked to be a writer for Free Code Camp, and that turned out to be a really good opportunity. So I'm writing on Medium, but because of this publication, my articles just are in front of much more eyeballs, much more people, and one of them got actually viral last week. That was quite a surprise. So one day I check my analytics and I see 11,000 people actually clicked that article on that day. So that was quite something. I didn't have any lead magnet on that post yet, so I quickly put that up because I actually made that. I made it already, but I didn't link it on that post. So I did that, and I got a little bit of the aftermath because there were still, I don't know, I think 8,000 the next day and another 5 the next day. So there were people looking, and they got the lead magnet, so I actually could grow my email list substantially. I'm really happy about that. And so I worked a lot on my next blog post that's coming up, and I was actually sick, so everything was a little bit slow. So I'm actually very happy how that side project progresses. So I have a lot of people on my blog right now, and I already had quite a few from the Medium publication, but now with this viral post I really have a couple of thousands people every day reading that article and writing me emails, and that's a good motivator as well. What's going on with my other side project? Well, I have this artisan regional marketplace, and it's also going very well. I got some media traction, I think I told you about, and so I had 2 news articles about that project, and one drove a lot of people to my site. Well, now that I know what virality looks like, it's not that much, but a couple of thousand people as well. And then the other one is, I think, a smaller newspaper as well, so still a couple of thousand people, but overall less than with the first one. I also gave my first podcast interview, which I'm really happy about. It felt really good to do that. So it's going very well. And I also started a Facebook group for that project, where I just want to build the community behind that artisan project. Right now I'm thinking yeah, I just have to really build up that community behind, and I will implement a little bit more because the profiles are in a state where I would like to make them self manageable. So right now I'm taking the pictures and help the people create their profiles, and that's actually by design. I didn't want to give it out right now. I don't want to handle any support requests, and I also want to steer exactly who's on the platform without knowing exactly where it's going, right? So I wanted to just stay in control, to be honest, and because it's a free platform right now, I thought, well, people can request something, but then it's me actually putting that up. But for the next plan, end of the year, actually, I want to have a real workflow. It's half implemented right now, but I want to have a real workflow where I can say, well, people that are somehow, either they pay or I allow them to use the platform, they can go and create their own profile, manage their own information, upload their own pictures without me being involved, because it's quite time consuming. And so that's maybe something that I'm struggling with this project, is that I really like productive work and I like when I know where it's going, but I see that I get a little bit of busy work there. So being busy where I don't feel that I'm going in the right direction, I'm just handling things that are coming, people that write to me that want something from me. I get a lot of emails from people that just want something, or they have an idea that's not really aligning where I want to go, and so I respond to all of them by email, but that's time consuming a little bit. I feel a little bit eating my time away from where I actually should go, so I have to find better ways to handle that. I haven't completely figured out how to do that. So what else going on? Well, I had another little experiment, and I gave something for free, and had a lot of people signing up to my email list and want that. And while I was giving that free, it's about business advice, I figured it's actually not a direction that I want to go. So I have to somehow gracefully get rid of that little experiment. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that, but yeah, that's also one on my list. Yeah. So let me think. What else do I want to tell you? Well, work-wise, I also have this big decision to make, right? If I'm going back to Microsoft end of the year, or if I will continue my entrepreneurial journey. And right now, I really hope that the entrepreneurial route will work out. It's just that going back to Microsoft will mean a lot of lifestyle changes. So I'm living right now in a small place, and I would have to move either to Seattle or to any city where there's a major Microsoft office. If I want to stay with my team, I actually have to move back to Seattle, and I'm a little bit hesitant to do that. On the other hand, I really loved doing that. So I don't know, it's just hard. It's just a hard life decision, I think. And it's depending on the decision that I take, life will look completely different for me and my family. So I'm still thinking about what I can do there. Oh, something else. Well, as I said, so especially with the second project, with the project of the artisan shop, I think because it's a local thing, I get a lot of people asking me if I want to collaborate with them or do some partnership. People want to meet me that I don't know, and interesting, the mayor, something like that. Some political person in the city that I live wants to meet me and talk about my project. I have no idea what they are gonna say. I hope about funding because that's what I need. And I looked into funding as well. So that's actually on my to-do list as well, to look into funding, how I could fund that project. I just found it funny, and I thought I want to tell you about that because yeah, apparently some political people are really interested in that project as well. And then I met also with a startup Friday, it's called. It's a local meeting here for entrepreneurs and startup people. I met also a couple of people that all want to meet up and have some great ideas. So I'm really curious what their ideas are, and maybe something will really spark some interest and some collaboration. I'm very open to that. But on the other hand, I don't want to go away from this freedom that I have, and also from the original vision that I had for that marketplace. Well, HasLab, I had a little bit less time, especially because I was sick, and also because all the other projects got so much attention, and HasLab is really a small little experiment of mine. I still really like it, especially this YouTube journey, because I'm going to start that other YouTube channel, and I want to get a better idea what YouTube actually is. And for me, I'm really a person that would like to try out things. If I just read about something, I don't know how it feels, and if I don't know how it feels, I know nothing about it. Like having these videos out of me really gives me a different feeling. Right now I'm really happy that there aren't so many people watching, so I can really wrap my head around if I like that. Do I like that attention? Is it too publicly for me? I was actually a very private person before, so it really feels very strange for me to be present, be visible that much. I mean, I have this one project that I'm very, very visible in my local community, and I have people actually walking in the supermarket, walking up to me and saying, you're doing that artisan shop thing. Or I have this blog, the professional blog out there, and there are, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, I don't know, a lot of people reading and somehow connecting that to me and writing me emails. I have these YouTube videos that are semi-private yet, because I haven't shared them with my friends yet, but and nobody finds them on YouTube anyway. So, but they are out there, right? So if people want to find them, they can find them. So I really have to wrap my head around how I feel about that, if I'm very comfortable with that, and also about the style. How do I like it? Do I like just to talk to you like this, or would I like to make it more entertaining? And the more I think about it, the more I think maybe I should make it just natural. Maybe there isn't this bum 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 bum. Maybe it's just too much. Maybe it's just me talking about topics that I'm really interested in it. Yeah. So that's going on in my life. I just wanted to give you a quick update. Subscribe. Maybe now it's reverse because it's the iPhone. I don't know. Subscribe, like, and write to me. I really like the email thing, because I'm actually happy if people write me emails and ask me things. I mean, they ask me a lot about my blog post. Some people are really touched by it, and I like that. I like that. I really like these real connections with people. I actually hate Instagram. I want to say that. I really hate Instagram until now. I haven't figured out how to make that platform work for me. I hate if I get orange hearts or green hearts. I don't know what that actually means, or nice work or a nice shot. For me, it feels like a pot was configured to like my pictures and write some random comment. There are few really real connections where people write something to my pictures, but not that much. So that isn't really something I enjoy. And I hope that the YouTube thing will be more real, and definitely the blog post is. I also had some first haters, which was a new experience as well. I was very nervous about how my personal reaction will be to the first haters. And yeah, it hit me a little bit here in my little heart, and I was like, oh my god, they hate my blog post. They said something like, what did they say? Oh, don't support blog spam. And it hit me a little bit. I was a few minutes, was like, shocked, like, oh my god, I have to tell them that it's not blog spam, that I really spent some time and effort doing that. And I formulated the comment, send it, and then I thought, no, oh my god, just delete that comment and forget about the haters. Hater gonna hate, right? That's how they say. So I'm actually happy about my reaction, and that I feel that I have enough stamina or resilience to endure the hates of random dudes out there. And interesting one, yes, yeah. Well, I think I talked enough. What do you think? I talked enough probably in that video, so I'm gonna upload that. Yeah, that was it from me. So hustle up, subscribe, like, write me something, and till next week.